What's your name?
Kenzie?
Great.
Great.
What's your thoughts about abortion?
And it should be legal.
Legal?
hmm
Why?
Well, ultimately, I think that it is healthcare. And so I think pregnant people should have the autonomy to make their healthcare decisions, as well as I find it unethical to force someone to sustain pregnancy.
And trans woman, what do you think about that?
Mm. Trans women are women.
What do you think about like me unaliving a trans woman?
That would be bad.
Why?
I think you shouldn't unalive people.
But why? Because of you thinking so?
That would be a non-moral action.
What is
Immoral.
morality? What's morality?
Oh my God. Morality is typically defined what is good or bad.
But who defines what morality is? Can you explain me that?
Um, I think the best guide we have for morality would be scientific reasoning and philosophical arguments.
There's zero scientific reasoning for me unaliving a trans woman.
There you go. That's probably why you shouldn't you shouldn't do it.
Yeah, but that's probably maybe the reason that I should do it as well.
It's not an argument.
It is, because you're
It's,
talking about
it's not.
morality, but there's no objective morality in this.
I just said we can have a roadmap to morality through scientific reasoning and
Do
philosophical arguments.
do you know what morality, what's the definition of morality?
What do you specifically want to debate here?
Trans woman,
Are women?
they aren't.
Why?
But I want you first, because you're jumping from the
No,
question.
why? No, I'm
Why are
not.
you scared? Why
You
are you
just,
scared? Why are you scared?
I'm not scared.
Okay, so
I'm
why don't you
trying to
answer my
stay on
base question?
topic. The topic is trans women are, I've answered a lot of your questions.
You
The
didn't.
topic is trans women are women. You said they're not. Please explain.
You you can't even define what morality is.
I did.
No, what's the definition of morality?
I said typically it's when things are considered good.
No,
It's the delineation between good or bad.
based upon?
I said when we have the best roadmap to deciding morality, it would be
Yes, and
scientific
if the
reasoning and
majority,
philosophical arguments. Do you
so
need
if
a
the
pen?
majority, so if the majority of people in a country say that this is these are our morals, so then you say that then that is our morals. So if I live in a country in which
No,
the
no.
majority
Appeal
doesn't
to
like trans
majority.
women,
Appeal to majority is a fallacy. Would you say that slavery is moral?
that's the reason that I wanted you to explain what morality is, because morality is
Would you
based
say
upon
that
nothing.
slavery is moral?
Based upon my religion, it isn't. It's like
It
how you
isn't. Well,
take
there
it.
was a certain time in history where
You
a
can have
majority
slaves.
of
You can
time,
have slaves.
one second. There was a time in history where a majority of people thought that it was.
Yeah, but
So
slavery isn't
therefore,
a
does
bad
that
thing.
make it true?
Slavery isn't a bad thing. It's because
You just
you
said
can
it
have.
was.
No, it's based upon my religion. It's about, but I think that you are trying to say slavery in the U.S. because that was a
Any
bad
type of
thing.
slavery is owning
No, no,
another
it isn't.
person, is
It isn't.
owning another person wrong.
Okay, so if you are in a prison,
That is a yes or no.
no, it
Owning another
isn't.
person is not wrong.
No, not if you say it like that. Like, for example, you had war criminals. In my religion, if you have a war criminal, you can either choose to send him to a jail, to a prison, a 4 by 4 stone block, or you can make him your slave. That's better than putting him in a jail block. But the thing that what they did in the United States back in the day, that's wrong. That's just getting innocent people
What
into
is the
slavery.
wait, what is the distinguishment there?
How do you mean?
You just said what we did in the United States is wrong, but having them work for me as a slave is okay. Like, what's the delineation?
The thing is, if you have, like, for example, a war, yes, and people people attack you, and you have your enemy that you can basically kill or put in a jail. But Islamic law says that you can have them as a slave, for example. That's better than killing him or putting him in a jail. So I think that having slaves can
I
be
think
good.
just saying that something is better than another thing doesn't necessarily mean that the quote unquote better thing is moral.
You can't base morality upon the thoughts that you have, because morality is the only you can only base morality on a God, and you don't believe in
No,
God.
no, you
So
can't.
so
I
why
would
should I?
argue, no, I would argue that would just be like subjective morality, because
Yeah,
then
but
you're
there
just
is no
subjective to
objective
God's will.
morality. Can you give me one objective morality, please? One objective morality.
It is wrong to kill an infant.
Is that objective morality?
Yeah.
So it's a fact.
Yeah, I don't think there's any context where it's okay to kill an
So
infant.
tigers and lions and everything in nature is for you in effect
I
is
thought we
wrong.
were talking about like the human species, because obviously like nature has no morality.
You're claiming that everything is objectively morally wrong because you say so.
No, I didn't. You asked me for an example of objective morality, and I gave you one.
But that's not valid, because if that is, it needs to be a fact. It needs to be like 1 + 1 is 2, but
Do
it
you
isn't.
think it's good to kill babies?
I don't think it's good to kill babies.
Okay, then it sounds like you agree.
Yeah, but it's not objective. It's only
How is that
objective if you
not
base it upon
objective?
God.
No,
Because
God would
what's the
just be
definition?
subjective. Wait. God would be subjective morality because it's based on a subject, and the subject would be God.
No, because if you believe that God is 100% real, then it's objective for you as a person to maybe
No,
like,
it's not. Again, it's subjective
okay,
because
but
your beliefs are your own subjective perception.
no, because let's say, for example, that
Yeah,
I
they are.
have seen an angel and I've seen proof
Look,
and it's a
I'm
fact for
not
me.
interested in having a theology debate or even discussing the context of morality. I have answered your questions. Would you
You
like to
don't, you
go back to
didn't, you
trans women
didn't.
are women?
Okay,
Then
but
you
they
can
aren't.
go. Then you
They
can go.
aren't. This is exactly how you work. You're scared. You can't debate a
I'm
normal
not
functioning
scared. I'm
human.
trying to keep it on topic, and you're just
Okay, and
running rapid
the
because
topic is that trans women are not women. They are
they
not
are
women.
women, but yet here you are talking about morality and God and not talking about
They
the
are
topic.
not women. They are not women. This is the topic that
Why
you're
not?
talking about.
Why not?
Why are they? Can you explain
You
why
you
are
go
they?
first. Go first, and I'll go next.
Like, real simple. If I say I'm a human, I'm a human. I'm not a dog or a cat or a whale. I'm a human. I can make it simpler. I
I
can
feel
say
that's
that
an argument for me more than you.
I can say that
Because couldn't we just say the same thing? Like trans women say they're women, therefore they are, just like you say you're human.
if I'm a human, yes, if I'm a human born, I can't change that. I can't say I'm a dog.
Well, what
That's the thing
defines
that
a
I'm
woman?
saying.
What
These
defines a
are the
woman?
stupid questions that you're asking because you're godless. What
Why
defines a
not?
woman? A woman is defined about.
Yeah.
No, it's just so stupid. It's what defines a cat? What
If this
defines a
is if
whale?
this is so
What
stupid,
defines a
then you
pigeon?
can
Yeah, a
go. Like,
pigeon is
then
something with
go.
a pigeon is something with wings. Okay, I put on wings.
If
I'm a
that
fucking bird.
question is
What
too
what's
hard
a
for
bird?
you, then you can
What's a
leave.
bird? Yeah, I have wings, so I'm a bird today. Yeah,
Look,
it's so
are you just
stupid.
gonna come
It's
on
so
here and
stupid.
complain? Okay, then go.
I'm not
Nobody
complaining.
will
You're
miss you,
just
I promise.
illogical. You're just like the devil. You're trying to corrupt people.
Okay,
You're trying to
no one
confuse people.
cares.
You have a bad
Bye.
heart.